got more clock, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, from the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Look, you know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo clock, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, from the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission. From the streets to the television, we keep it going, ain't no intermission.
Ain't no intermission. My theme song be having me geeked. Like, I've been telling Rozzy for like 3 years, we need to go on the road with this. Like, I really want to take my song on tour. Just that one song. He can remix it. He can add people. And shout out to Kelzane as well. So I'm back, guys. It is my second show. After so many years, you know, the people be keeping me busy. I got some people sitting next to me that keep me busy. But I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about who they are when we come back. But first, let's get into Moments with Mo. All right, so I got to give this disclaimer to you guys. Because I tell this to everybody, and it is quite possible that you guys know some of the people in these slides. So if you want to refrain from breaking up happy homes and friendships, you don't have to discuss it.
Okay.
JoJo, what's first? Let's get into it. Okay, so recently a man jumped off the building at Spaghetti Junction. Did you guys see that on the news?
I did see that trend.
The crazy thing is there were people actually out there on the bridge with him, including the police, and they were trying to stop him from jumping. And I'm not laughing. It's just weird to me because they put out the whole little inflatable thing under the bridge.
Yeah.
Spaghetti Junction, the traffic is insane on its own. So imagine what it was on this day.
Right.
And he purposely jumped and missed the inflatable.
Did he survive?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
He landed in the grass, but he's no longer with us. Now, this is news that I just found out while Googling this story. Police have discovered a second body after reading the suicide note from this guy. And I don't want this to play, but yeah, it's saying that okay, AJC, I'm not gonna pay. We'll just talk about that whenever. But did y'all see the story about him jumping?
Yeah.
This was on Father's Day.
It was very unfortunate, definitely.
Father's Day, I was going through my own thing, so no, I didn't see it.
So we've had discussions previously about mental health and stuff that we deal with, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But apparently he was really going through some things, and people did try to stop him, and he could have had the chance to save his life if he would have just landed on the inflatable. But to my knowledge, he purposely curved his body when falling down. So
that's so sad. I learned when people say they going through something mental health wise, you got to really take that serious because you never know what a person really going through behind closed doors.
Big facts, yeah. So sending, our prayers to his family.
Yeah,
also,
definitely.
you can't just even say his family because there were spectators. Like, there were people sitting there in traffic that saw this happen.
Wow.
And I know that can be devastating. I actually saw there was an accident a couple of years ago on Old National Highway. And I just so happened I was running late for work that day. Had I been on time, I might not have seen it. But somebody hit a guy and it broke his body apart.
Oh, wow.
And so his body was actually like different parts. Was
Dismembered.
laying in the,
And you
yeah,
seen it?
and I seen it.
Yikes.
Yeah, and it gave me PTSD. I couldn't even work that day. Like, because
Yeah.
every time, like, you know, you just put stories with them. It's somebody's son, somebody's dad, and all of that. So
Well, way to start off the show, Mo.
I
Definitely
appreciate it.
Yes.
It you know, hey, thoughts and prayers. There
Thoughts
we
and
go. We
prayers
lighten
for
the mood.
sure.
See, I got
Yes.
you. JoJo, who's next? Wait, maybe not. Hold on. Wait a minute. Maybe
Oh,
not.
Lord. I
Did you
remember
guys see this?
I
thought
did.
this was a fake story. So
I did.
the girl goes by Duchess Dior. Her then husband went by the Frenchman. I thought that this was a skit. They showed a clip of them on Facebook Live. They were arguing,
Mhm.
and the argument got pretty intense to them discussing giving each other STDs, HIV, herpes, all this different stuff.
Infidelities.
What is this world coming
Infidelities.
to?
Infidelities and all of this. And the crazy thing is he killed her and then killed himself
Mhm.
when the police caught up to him. But the crazy thing was watching the video, the live. Did you actually see the
I
actual
did see
live?
a clip of it.
And she was laughing. Like,
Yeah.
this man is telling her the whole time, I'm going to kill you. Like, he's dead ass serious.
It
Because at
seemed
first
like
he
it
had
was
a knife.
normal. Yeah.
Mm.
It seemed like she had been through that so many times and he just snapped.
It seemed to me that he was in jail and she was the CO.
Mm-hmm.
And they started a relationship and got married
Right.
while he was incarcerated. And
Flag number one.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yep.
I had an ex that was locked up, and I knew when that guard leaned over so I could see the names on the visitation list, that probably wasn't the place that I needed to be, because he had other females going up there to see him.
For sure. You know,
Yes.
yeah, when
Yeah.
they're in that position, they gonna say and do anything. So
Yeah, so I'm sending thoughts and prayers out to that family, because they had just had a
it is.
baby.
Yes, very
Yeah.
very sad. Rest
Very
in peace
sad.
to
Guys,
everyone.
domestic violence, mental health, nothing to play with. I know some people say, and most of the time when people say they finna kill themselves, sometimes it be just people being dramatic, but sometimes that's actually the first cry for help.
It
You know
No,
what
it
I mean?
is. It
They're
really
calling
is.
somebody to talk them out of it.
And I think it's important to have a support system, you know.
You
Not the
have
people
to.
that you just want to be friends with who really don't fool with you like that. You know, you need to
Because
be
they
around
can
the
care
people.
less until you actually do it.
Yeah, you
You
got
know
to be
what I'm
around the right people.
You have to have the people that really is going to be there to really support you,
Mhm.
that's really going to, you know, talk you out of doing
and
things.
pray you
like
through
that.
some
Yes.
things because you need everyone needs that.
Yes.
JoJo, what's next? I promise I don't think I said nothing about nobody else dying. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it KB? KB Lane, the TikTok star?
What'd he do?
He was captured by ICE, if that's the correct term for us to use, and deported. I don't even know if they want to say he was technically deported, because it sounded like he kind of just left. Like,
That's what I thought
it
too.
sounded like y'all got me the first time. Y'all ain't gonna give me a second time. I'm gonna just go ahead and go.
Oh.
And what a perfect way to go back home than being a millionaire. Because imagine what this money is over there.
Yeah.
And he's
Right.
made good money. He's been in Bad Boys.
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't know him.
Yeah, that's the guy that does like this.
I'm not on TikTok that much yet. I'm still trying to get adjusted over there. I'm a little old. Yeah.
No, I'm old. And I used to film 13 TikToks a day.
Really?
I did.
Wow, that's where
I
it's
don't
at.
do it no more, but
Okay.
I did used to do that. So
You was on the right wave though. That's where it is right now. Everyone's on TikTok. and
so
making money.
what you're saying is these people should just make their money and then go back?
I mean, I think that it's not a bad idea. You know what administration we're under right now. So,
Yeah.
you know, if I could, you know, if I had dual citizenship, I'd definitely be over there a little more.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely some people, especially I'm seeing a lot of TikTok stars, they're saying that they are actually going to China, I believe.
Definitely. A lot of people. Candy just came from over there as well. She was over there for like 2 or 3 weeks.
What they want to go to China for?
It's
To
more.
get off under the Trump administration.
Yeah, and they're just more excelled and just a little more responsible over there than we are currently.
Yeah, but isn't that where coronavirus came from?
I'm not sure where it started from. It spills up in
It could
there.
have been, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother show.
Mhm.
All right, so let's get into the show. I am super excited to have two of my friends.
Yes.
Technically my bosses, I think.
No,
Friends.
we're partners.
Yeah,
friends.
partners.
Our
I would say
partners.
partners, yes.
Said and Casey of Popout Magazine, CEOs. Do you guys call yourselves CEOs,
Of
founders,
course.
entrepreneurs? Like, what title do you technically
We
go
call
by?
ourselves the CEOs and founders
Yeah,
of the company.
Perfect. Okay.
definitely. Because people are always wondering, so we gotta let them know.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to have you guys here. You know, I've had the pleasure of working with you guys. You guys have given me a lot of great opportunities to interview, to host, and do all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
So how long has Pop Out been around?
Popout has been around for 3 years now, going on 4.
Yeah, 3.5 years.
Yeah, 3.5 years. Yes.
So what made you guys kind of go to the drawing table and say, hey, you know, this is what we think we want to do, especially with, you know, everything literally popping up and out everywhere? What made
So
you
I
guys
always
do
like to
this?
tell this story here. It started because originally I was working at Hype Hair as their graphic artist.
Okay.
And as you know, Hype Hair has also, you know, they're a big publication for the especially in the African American community
Mm-hmm.
in the hair beauty industry. So, you know, the magazine was sold. There was new people that came in and brought it. And one of the things that was told to me was basically when you get your own magazine, you can do whatever you want to do with it, basically. You know, because
That's
there was
inspiring.
there was other people that wasn't focusing on what they were supposed to focus on. So I came to say it and I was like, you know what? We should do our own magazine. It really started from just a conversation in
Yeah.
the living room. Like sitting here like how we're sitting here talking just like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what were you doing prior?
Just working a corporate job. I've always just been a 9 to 5. I never had a hustle or like an entrepreneur, you know, mindset until COVID happened, and then we had this conversation about a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it has grown legs fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Did you guys anticipate that happening?
I didn't.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Because 3 years, like to do all the things that you guys have gotten to be a part of, so many different award shows, you know, so many different reality shows,
Yes.
and all these different things. Did you ever anticipate that it was going to be like that fast?
No, but it's funny because it's always coming. It comes and comes and
Mhm.
comes. So I didn't think it was gonna go that fast, but it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When it came to like reaching out to people, how did that go for you guys when you first started? Were you nervous?
No.
Well,
No?
he started off as a celebrity graphic artist, so
Okay.
he's already like, you know, had his head in the door as well, knowing
Mhm.
people and having connections. So that was a level up for us because we didn't have to start from ground zero. So,
Mhm. I got you.
and then I believe just once we, you know, made the right people happy and did the right, you know, covers with the right people, make right connections, it just sort of just continues to like flow that way.
Mhm.
Yes.
So a lot of people think that things kind of happen overnight.
Hmm.
And one of the biggest misconceptions I hate is some people don't document their journey for real on social media. Like they'll just, like when I first learned how to do makeup, I was looking at all these people that were skilled at doing makeup, and I was like, oh my God, they're so good. I have to have MAC products because that's the only way it's going to work.
Right.
But you couldn't go and see like the beginning stages
Right.
where they were struggling. Now, Super, I really did see Super's beginning stages.
Me too.
Right? You know, I seen
I
when
think
she
the world
was,
watched that.
yeah, when she was fighting with the brushes and stuff like that. So in your own journey, how much of it have you documented, or how much are you willing to share with the world and let them know, hey, if we were able to do this, you guys can do it too?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind sharing it all because I feel like, you know, I wish certain people shared certain stuff with me when I started, you know, and it for me, I know alone, and I know for him too, it's been just a journey, just doing this. Every cover has been a different experience with somebody. There isn't not one that I regret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's all been a different experience. Even if I didn't care for the person, it still was learning something.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wouldn't mind sharing everything with them.
I love that. Because,
For
you
a
know,
penny.
I took your graphic class.
Oh,
I told
really?
you that a long time ago. It was before we ever even met, and I was always
wow.
following you on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And I don't even think Popout was out yet.
No, it wasn't.
And
No.
you had like this little bundle. I was like, I'm just gonna take this because I'm tired. Like I was so tired of Adobe and all of that, and I still don't know how to use Adobe.
It's so funny because when I did them
At
classes,
all.
it was around the time. It was a good era. It was around a good time because I felt like we were in a pandemic and
Yeah.
nobody was able to really be around each other. So it was like them courses were almost like, I remember we'll do the course and then after the, not to make it about that, but like after the course, I don't know if you was in one of them, but we'll just hang out on that after the courses because it felt like that was all we could really do, socializing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was just saying, on a previous show that I did, we were kind of talking about being women in the industry, and how I remember I used to be in them Facebook streets, and I had a Facebook group. I was a Facebook vixen. But I ran the whole group, okay? I was like the head person in charge. It was my group. And I took that and we started doing parties at clubs in Atlanta. And people love being on a flyer, right? And I think that's how I ended up taking the course. Because I was like, bro, I got to figure out how to do this flyer. Like, something's going on.
Right.
But a lot of the people that I knew that knew how to do flyers were guys.
Right.
And it was kind of like, well, what you gonna do for me? I was like, bro, just show me how to make this flyer. Like,
just show me how to make it.
And one guy, DJ Van Wick, never forget him because I did a lot of work with him. He showed me how to do a flyer on his phone.
Wow.
And I was amazed. Like, I was taken aback. I was like, so you mean to tell me like you really do all of this on your phone? And he did. And because of that, I do not know how to make a flyer on a computer.
Right.
I mean, I kind of do because I go on Canva now, but I can do a lot from my phone.
And I was gonna say, sometimes it's just about getting it done too.
Starting
from somewhere.
And it got to the point where over the years, I kind of started trying to perfect my craft and do all of these different things. And he actually came back to me and he was like, "Mo, how you do that?" Like, I think it was turning something into a sticker and taking the background out and all that stuff. And he actually came back to me and I was like, well, look at this. The student is teaching the teacher,
Circle of life.
Circle of life. So Popout, you guys aren't just a magazine. You guys have done showcases and things like that.
Yes.
So what do you guys have coming up next?
So
much.
It's a lot that's coming up. It's funny too, because for me right now, I'm really regaining myself, getting back into like everything that's going on. Because there's been a lot going on this week and I've been out the picture.
Yeah.
But we are, should I tell them about that or what? Yeah, we are planning to eventually open up a location.
Good.
That's one of the big things.
Content studio.
Content studio. That's definitely one of the big things that's coming. And we have a few events coming up, and of course our covers are still going to be hitting as always.
Yeah, and graphics.
And we got a merch that is getting ready to come out that we just found out when we was in LA. So you got to stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Excited. Like I be in the chat, but I don't be in the chat.
we gotta put more in the chat. No,
I think these two got another chat that they be talking about. So we've been talking. Essence is coming up. So by the time this airs, we will be at Essence.
Yeah.
So are you guys looking forward to Essence?
Always.
And we're going to New Orleans.
Yep.
So are you guys looking forward to that?
Yes, we have a fun time every time we go to New Orleans.
I'm excited to go to Essence. Essence, New Orleans in general, is a vibe. It's a vibe itself. It's certain things of that city that reminds us of where we
back
from.
home.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Florida.
Like just because it reminds me just certain stuff. I'd be like, damn, this reminds me of Tampa. Just like when we was in LA, there was certain stuff I was like, oh,
I've never been to LA yet.
Oh,
wow,
my God.
We gotta go next year. We going for BET. You coming with us? It's gonna be
LA was a blast.
It was a blast.
Did y'all go? Y'all went for BET weekend?
Yes.
Y'all didn't tell me that.
We decided the day before, and
we
then
literally we jumped on the flight very last minute. It was so like rushed.
And then they made sure Popout was like in every room that was possible.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I love that. So what does that feel like being, a name that nobody knew to now, like you said, they're making sure that you guys are in every room?
Yeah.
It's a very good feeling. It's a blessing and a humble feeling because I know before I moved to Atlanta, I used to look at certain things and look at certain people and be like, oh, it would just be so cool just to be around that person, work with that person, stuff like that. And now I feel like we're getting to a point where that's how people look at us.
Yeah.
And it's a good feeling. It's a blessing.
So you guys just did, that was the event I had the pleasure of hosting, the very first Women's History Popout event. And I know that you guys had an amazing response from that.
Yes.
So are there any plans to kick this off again next year?
Yes, for sure. Definitely. It may be before next year.
It might be. So when you did that, honoring the women and different women of Atlanta, how did you go about like selecting different women? Because they were all different. There were some that I know have been honored before, and some that I haven't seen been honored before, which was amazing. I like that.
So we kind of go by like who we see that was working. You know, mostly every girl that was honored had a story behind them or done something to accomplish their names, even just from the ones just as big as, you know, Delicious, Akbar to, you know, some of the independent women who are making moves within the community here. Then you got six-figure chicks who's basically what you call it? A mogul?
Yeah, she's a
mogul.
Mogul, yeah.
She
And
do
she
everything.
within her own space by itself.
Yeah.
So, you know, we just really just chose the women that we seen that's really hustling and working hard and doing their thing out here.
Yes.
So what about a male event?
That's next.
That's next. We definitely talked about that for sure.
Because I'm dying to know who would actually be on that list.
Well, you'll be able to help us curate it because we definitely want, you know, your input as well. Women definitely, for some reason, maybe because we're men, but they support us and they look out for us, you know. So we shout out to the women. Shout out to everyone who has supported us, even the women that we've honored. They all, in some way, have given back to us.
So now that she just said that, a male event coming.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh,
we're going to honor some men.
And the men is already popping in my head. Who we going to use? Well, not use, but honor.
Not use, but invite. I'm thinking that invite, maybe. Okay, cool. So that's exciting. You guys, do you have a kids magazine too?
We do. It's still in production. But we definitely have we need a bigger team. We already have you.
Because I mean, there's some baller babies out here living better than me.
Yes, but definitely, if you have some ideas for some kids, you want your kid on Popout magazine, we can definitely do it. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds like fun. So what's next for you guys? Like, what do you see this going in the next 5 years? I mean, because I mean, 3 years and you're already here.
Come on, God. Yeah, no telling what he gonna do.
In 5?
Honestly, it's really just going wherever God take us because you never know what the future is. But what I do look at is when you look at the female rap history, you know, you have the old school rappers like the Lil' Kim, the Foxy Browns, Queen Latifahs, Trina's, you know, people in that caliber. And then today you got the new, you know, young female rappers. Oh, and let's not forget Left Eye back in there, you know, back in the day. But you got the new female rappers that's out today, the Cardi B's, the, you know, Lottos, the Glorilla, stuff like that. So when you look at the old school magazines like the Vibe magazine, the Respect magazine, all them from the 90s, you know, Hype Hair, I feel like we're like the new generation. Popout is like one of the new generations for this magazine.
It is. It definitely is. So what do you, and I'm sure both of you have a different answer, what was your most memorable story thus far and why?
I'm gonna let him go first on this.
Oh, no pressure.
I don't want to like single no one out.
I mean, I said memorable, not favorite.
Okay, memorable.
Okay. For me, the most memorable experience would have to be, can it be 2?
Sure, go for it.
Because the reason why I say 2 because they were back to back in that era.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the summer when we had our first event with Chaotic, all the way through when we did Scrappy.
Okay.
And that was when we held those events at Weldon Bond Studio.
Okay.
Did you go to either one of those?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Wait. I feel like the Chaotic one, maybe. I did.
Those 3 was I remember Chaotic was our first event that we did. And, you know, then we did one with Austin Rogers, and then we did one with Scrappy. And all 3 of them events we did at Weldon Bond Studio. And for me, those were like one of the most memorable ones because people really came out to support. And, you know, that showed me like, damn, like, y'all niggas got real motion out here. Like, outside of just being inside of the magazine, you know, online, people really, they're gonna see if we do a flyer or event right now, people gonna come out to that event. You know what I'm saying? So that to me was a very good moment as well.
Yeah. What you got?
Oh, and Scrappy's was my birthday too. So
so no.
Yeah.
He's not saying it was his favorite though, because it was his birthday. He's absolutely not
saying that at all, but you know.
What's yours?
I would have to say my most memorable experience. There's so many of them.
It is though.
Yeah, so many of them.
And so far I only got one with Popout.
Why only one? Just because that was the only one you hosted?
No, mine was Super on
And
the
then
cover.
you gotta
Super,
think,
yeah, I forgot,
we
yeah.
had so many. Like we had Super, like
Super,
that was
that's not just my memorable one because I
Yeah.
did it. I actually, because I did it. I wrote
I mean,
it.
every last one, like, because then we had one with Coach Stormy. That was a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
What else? We don't.
And Black Smoke actually
Black
flew us
Smoke,
out
oh
and
my
put us in the
God.
hotel
I heard
for
about
his
That
that.
was-
cover reveal.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
that was definitely
you know what?
memorable.
That I'm gonna have to add 3 because that was a good one too.
Black Smoke.
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
a
that
good
was a
time.
very good one.
Shout out to Black Smoke for that.
Like
yeah.
I said, I ain't saying Super because I did it, but I mean I did. But
Station Mag event, like Station Mag,
the
and then let's not
designer
forget the photo.
Yes,
that y'all used
yes,
for
a Femme.
Super,
Yeah,
that was amazing.
it was
Femme?
amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he made
was
that on the
crazy.
spot.
That was crazy
Yes.
because
Yeah.
when I was there, the pieces that she wore, they weren't like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because he cut and
constructed
he
them.
actually, he
Yeah.
did, and
He
that's
did.
talent.
Shout out
It
to
is.
Femme.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, to the whole that y'all did that. That was an
Yeah.
amazing photo shoot.
She did. She looked amazing.
Yeah, because when me and Casey, he was showing me backgrounds. I was like, bro, I don't know. Maybe you need to. But how you did it in the end, where it wasn't a lot, it gave you a chance to actually focus on the outfit and her, and the response that she got on social media was nuts.
Yeah,
It was nuts because at first me and her was kind of going back and forth about her doing it, but the response that she got, it was because you guys actually showed her in a different light.
Exactly.
Yes.
So to be off she's never out of the limelight, right? But to come back emerging as this sexy woman, this powerful,
Black
it got
woman.
that was
Yeah,
amazing.
that was
Yes.
we did the hair, glam, makeup,
You did.
styling.
Every
Everything.
photo shoot that we do, cover shoot is always this. And then don't let it be somebody that's on TV and then the camera crew come. Like we forget Erica.
When you did Natalie, did the camera crew come?
So
any
Natalie,
of those times?
okay, so that's another one for me. But see, the thing is, so Natalie, speaking of hers, Natalie, we did not shoot Natalie in Atlanta. Natalie's was shot in Sacramento, so I actually flew to Sacramento to shoot hers, which was a fun experience too. I just wish I really wish Sad could have came with me to experience that out there because, it was like going on the West Coast to see that. But then we just experienced LA. So LA was just LA, and I done been to the West Coast 3 times, but LA has topped all cities.
And I think we can do more separate. It's 2 of us, so we can get more
you
done.
get behind the camera too, right?
Yeah, definitely. But I prefer us to be booked in 2 different cities and have so much going on that
It works.
Exactly.
I mean, when you have a team, it
Yes,
works.
Yeah.
no, for sure, definitely.
There's so much ground to cover.
Gives you more business, more access.
Yes, and that's what we're looking out for. So
Yeah,
if you want to
I've been trying to
collab,
clone myself forever.
exactly. I wish we had 2 of Casey's because he was on the graphics, so he gets really busy sometimes.
I really wish we had 2 cases too.
Maybe 3.
What would you do with 2 cases?
2 cases would have really, really kept me up going this week. Like, Cedric know how it was for me this week.
But we still got it done though.
We
You
still got it done.
Yeah, you was good.
So I talk about that, when you have a family, a husband, a wife, kids, and all this and all that. How do you find balance? Because even with you guys, you have families and things that you're doing outside of Popout. So how do you find balance? Is there even balance?
So I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm grown.
Yeah.
My brother, he lives up here with me, but he's grown. My cousin's grown. Mom's grown. Cedric is like my brother, but he's grown, and sometimes I get on his nerves. Everybody does their own thing. So it's really not like a thing where I feel like we have to. My family is very, very, very different. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all have a loving thing, but at the same time, everybody's very strong-minded and does them. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, know. And that's how it goes. Like, and I think even with Cedric and me having his mom as like a godmom, like it's kind of like, that it's like everybody's grown. You know what I'm saying?
So you have that space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He don't have any children,
I got a dog.
Yeah, he do have a dog.
They're like children.
She's like a child.
You want another one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring her right over there.
Look, y'all enjoy that.
Pack her up and get her.
Wait, how big is she?
She ain't but 2 pounds.
And she probably a whole lot to deal with.
She don't do nothing.
Oh, she's older?
Yeah.
Okay.
She don't do nothing.
How old is she?
Patient.
2.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing.
2 pounds.
Promise is 3.
Oh, they're gonna have a great time together.
She will, because me and my brother was
They
just
like
talking.
to sleep.
Don't tell me that now because I'm gonna be looking for her.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Look, I ain't got nothing to do with this.
No problem. Yeah, no, absolutely no problem. So how do you find your balance?
Well, I kind of like incorporate my family.
Wait a minute, is she potty trained?
Oh my God, yes. Okay,
Okay.
but she's still gonna have to get used to a new environment and your way and all of that stuff.
Right.
So.
Oh, but she'll fit in fine. I promise of walking her right in. Oh, we're gonna talk about this after the show.
Yeah, we just can't talk loud about it because my daughter in like 2 studios over.
Oh, she probably like she is not going nowhere.
Yes, I find balance basically just incorporating my mom into our business any way I can.
That's
you know,
good.
she's someone who like we
It is.
listen to a lot of business
That's
advice
really
from.
good.
Yeah, so any way I can, or even like teaching someone something that's close to me, I want them to be just as proficient as I am. So if they need to step in, that they can, you know, at some point, because Popout is going to be way bigger than just Casey and I. We trying to like,
Of course.
make
I
this
don't
thing
think my
go.
family has a clue what I do.
Really?
Except when we were at the award show
Okay.
in November and
Yeah.
I won the award. My stepdad actually was there for me.
Oh, nice.
And I think that's when he got an idea of, okay, you know, she's not just out.
I definitely didn't know about the podcast piece, so I think you gotta definitely get out.
Yeah,
here
you do
more
got to
and
get out
just
here like and really like eat it
let
up.
them know, like,
Yeah.
okay, you know, we're definitely gonna make sure they see this interview as well. But
No, for sure,
we
because
wanna
we're
be
gonna
able to
promote this
help.
on the page and everything.
Well, I'm excited because this is only my second show back. I've been
Gotcha.
gone for like 2 years, but that's only because life be lifing,
They do.
and that's just what it is. So before we get out of here, tell everybody where they can find you guys at.
So you guys can find me, Casey, at CTD Graphics on Instagram, www.ctdgraphics.com. Make sure you can also follow Popout Magazine on Instagram and check out popoutmagazine.com.
Yes, and I'm at Hollywood Said, CED, on Instagram. Not really on anything else. And Popout Magazine, make sure you follow us. We have events coming up. If you have graphic needs, if you have business advice, you need business advice, coaching, you know, web design,
Graphics, all of that.
us. Yeah, we got you.
Oh, and make sure that you guys follow us on TikTok, official Popout Magazine. Our TikTok is booming, literally.
And what's your name on Plenty of Fish?
What's that?
Oh my
wow.
God. What's your name on Tinder?
Oh, I
Oh,
don't have that. I'm
oh.
old school. I'm not on none of that now. If you see me, it ain't me.
You guys, you can follow me on IG at Miss Mo Clark. And you know what? We still trying to get Jack a Christmas present, so make sure you follow StatusNetwork and tell Jack Merry Christmas.
Ooh.
Merry Christmas.
And we out.
Keep it posted, gotta keep it posted, gotta keep it posted. We got Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio, we got Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio.
You know we poppin', just name a topic. Posted up like a palm tree in the tropic. Rozzy on the beat, make you wanna come and see. Mo to the C, radio to TV. You know she putting in work like she clocked in. Celebrity guest, never guess who gon' drop in. Television's best like a S on the chest. Who's next? Say less, cause you rockin' with the best.
Mo Clark posted with the poster. When you turn on your radio.